In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can replace your rear brake light or turn signal on the back of your Hyundai Tucson up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff, and on this channel I do all sorts of do-it-yourself maintenance projects just like this for home and auto, as well as lots of tech reviews. But today I'm going to be changing the rear tail light bulbs on my Hyundai Tucson. Now this is on a 2018 model, but this is going to be very similar for other similar years, so like 2015 through 2020 and even other models. It's all pretty much the same process. So you've got your brake light, and then you've actually got a turn signal bulb in here. And to get access to these, first there is this plastic cover that you need to remove. You can take your flathead screwdriver, just stick it in one of these indentations, and that's going to allow you to start prying off this plastic cover. You can get your fingers kind of underneath it, and then I've been pulling out to the side. Now I'm going to pull back a little bit. So I'm going to just kind of pull back on this piece, and that gets it free. So from this point, you're going to want to get yourself a Phillips screwdriver head, and I've got a power screwdriver, just makes it go a little bit faster. But essentially there are two Phillips screws that we're just going to remove. So I found getting yourself a good pair of gloves kind of helps save your hands at times, probably keeps them a little cleaner too. I'm even going to put one hand over here and one hand here. Just kind of, you don't want to twist it, you don't want to bend anything, you just gently want to start kind of trying to pry it, loosen it out, and I'm just slowly trying to work it until it pulls straight back. From this point I can start turning the light, and it's connected by these cables. Let's take a closer look. The easiest way to get these lights out is just to twist them with your fingers. So I am gonna turn this bulb, as you can see I'm doing there, until it's now loose. You turn it about a quarter turn, and then you're gonna pull it straight back out, and that is gonna reveal the bulb. And real quick, in all the videos on this channel, we hide Tinker, who's our little hidden robot. He briefly pops up in all the videos on this channel, and he's going to pop up during this video. If you happen to spot him, take note of the timestamp. That is the amount of time into this video you spot him popping up. And if you are the first person to leave that correct timestamp of when he pops up in this video, I'll put your name on our Tinker Forward Hall of Fame page, as well as give you a shout out in one of the future videos on this channel, just like Donnie R. and Simon Fella, latest viewers to find Tinker in one of my recent videos. To get the bulb out, you're going to gently just push down on the bulb, and then again you're going to do about a quarter turn. This is going to be counterclockwise. That's going to unlock it and allow me to just pull the bulb out. Now if you're wondering what bulb it is that you need to replace, it's actually written on the side of the bulb, or at least it should be unless it's worn off. This particular bulb is going to be 2357. You can just do a Google search for 2357, otherwise linked down in the video description, you'll actually find links to where I found this online. You can just click on over and take a look. Now these should be the same on yours, but to verify you can just read what's on the side of the bulb. So I've also done a whole bunch of other Hyundai maintenance and tip videos, such as how to change the battery in your Hyundai key fob, how to start your car if your battery is dead in your key fob, how to update the navigational maps on your vehicle if you've got the navigation system, as well as how to change headlights and more. You can check all those out in my Hyundai playlist, which will also be linked down below, as well as at the end of this video. When you are putting this bulb back in, you'll see that there's a little notch on either side of the metal part of this bulb. So when you are putting the bulb in, I'm going to line up, see the sides there, how that lines up with the indentations in the plastic. I'm just going to push that in, and then I'm actually going to push down just a little bit, turn about a quarter turn, and then that locks it in place. You want to make sure that bulb is locked. You don't want to just set it in there because it might pop back out. So I'm going to take my light bulb and go ahead and just move it back into the enclosure. I'm going to line up the little plastic pieces that are at the tip of this to find the right seating, and you'll just kind of feel it pop in. And then from this point I'm going to turn it again about a quarter turn. This time I'm going clockwise to lock it in place, and you'll know that it's flush with the rest of the enclosure. Now if you need to change your turn signal bulb, that is this other this white area here, same thing. I'm going to go counterclockwise, turning it until it unlocks. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to just push in gently with it and turn it about a quarter turn counterclockwise. That's going to allow me to pull this bulb out. This bulb has the number 1156. A is actually this bulb. And you can find this link down in the description below as well. Get your new bulb. Go ahead and make sure you insert it same way. Give it a quarter turn clockwise. Make sure you feel it locking. Make sure you can even kind of twist it a little bit. Make sure it doesn't pop out. And then if everything seems pretty secure, you can go ahead and put this back into the enclosure. I'm just going to twist this bulb back around and then go ahead and find the best seating for this where I can kind of feel it popping in. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn it clockwise to lock it in place. So if it was easier for you to work on this with this disconnected, there's this plastic piece that has a little clip on it. And you can push down on this clip, and that allows you then to just use your fingers and pull back on this wiring. That's going to disconnect these two pieces. If you did need another one of these pieces, you can find all the different Hyundai parts on their website. I'll leave a link down below, and you can actually enter in your VIN number, and once you enter that in, it'll pull up the product list of all the different parts that are needed for your vehicle. Now, if you don't know where your VIN number is, it's located usually on the inside of your driver's side door. There'll be a tag, or on the lower driver's side portion by your windshield, like right by your dashboard. That's where you can find your VIN number. Just copy that down and you can enter it in on the Hyundai OEM parts website to locate any parts you might need. So to connect these pieces back up, I'm just gonna line up the plastic here for the wiring and this cap, and then go ahead and insert it in till it clicks. All right, with that clicked in place, we're now ready to go. On the back of this enclosure, there's this little metal pin. This needs to make contact with this hole that's on the side here. So I'm essentially just going to go straight back and line up that pin to the back of the vehicle. I'm just going to gently push everything back into place and line up my screw holes, and then from that point, we'll put those Phillips screws back in. So I went ahead and just cleaned off this cover a little bit. All right, we're lined up, so let's push that in. You can kind of hear it clip back into place, and it's nice and snug. So we've completed, we put everything back together from changing out our bulbs. So I'm interested to know if you were able to successfully change your tail lights. Let me know down in the comments section below. And if this video helped you out, take a second, smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out this video as well as this channel. And if you like these videos, I release weekly videos on this channel. You can hit that little subscribe button down below, as well as the little notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I release a new video. So my name is Jeff, and as always, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to make every day awesome. Check out those other Hyundai tip videos, and I'll see you in the next video.